And we're here to talk about the IPOs in the market. Now, of course, it's about bubble tea. Are you a fan? Because you know what, the market certainly is, and they are liking the three that have come online this year.
Well, together with you, I'm a fan of bubble tea. I drink a lot, and to be honest, I've been a fund manager for 20 years. And right now, I've seen the uncertainty of the market. So we are talking about there is a certainty premium investor willing to pay, and bubble tea domestic consumption is one of the area. Actually, there is more predictable. There is less, tariff. There is less, kind of like geopolitical related. That's why you are seeing some of the animal spirit of the retail investor is coming back because, no matter the market up or down, economy good or bad, you have to drink some bubble tea.
Yeah, that's right. And the newcomer today, Auntea Jenny, retail portion was over 3,000 times subscribed. But how much of this has to do with the fact that the product is not cheap? It is cheap to buy. It is not expensive. I haven't tried Auntea Jenny, but I have tried Snow King and Mi Xue, and the drink only cost me 17 Hong Kong dollars.
Exactly. I think just like investment, you have to be right place and right time. Why this time around, Auntea Jenny IPO is so successful compared to some of the bubble tea last year? Because they are exactly right place and the right time. What happened yesterday or recently is investors are trying to buy in the domestic consumption theme. In particular, we are talking about the stimulus towards the Tier 3 and Tier 4 city. Those type of consumption are the highest growth area in China, and then the lower, ticket item. The bubble tea, we are talking about $1 to maximum $3. And second point is, I was during the Easter holiday, was in China together with my wife and daughter in one of the oldest city, Luoyang in China. You see a lot of elderly people, retired people, they're walking around and then they're drinking, bubble tea. So the elderly consumption is playing part of the theme as well. If the price is too high, basically you cannot, afford the growth. So back into Auntea Jenny, 50% of their store is actually in Tier 3 city. So I think that is a huge differentiation compared to, rest of the peer group. Of course, there is some risk factor related as well, because out of the 9,000, stores, actually around 20 is their own store, the other is franchise. So when you expand, so quickly, price competition, the quality could be, some of the risk factor involved.
What about the choice for listing market? So we have three that have come to Hong Kong this year, but Taji chose to list over on the NASDAQ. How come?
Well, I think it's a mistake, to be honest. If I were, some of the Chinese company want to go global, I would choose the Hong Kong market to be the first priority, if you like, given it's a territory that, both the global investor and the Chinese investor could invest. If you choose to list in the US, basically the southbound money is not there. So I think listing where is one thing, and second is the risk of, for example, US ADR, delisting, those type of, uncertainty. So I think the place of listing is one of the key areas. Second is the business model. Right now, I think there is a lot of liquidity in the market, but investor is looking for high growth, high visibility, low regulations risk, type of sectors.